What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so before I get into this video, I want to give a shout out to a couple of subscribers for showing love to the channel. Much respect to Magnetic Discovery. I'm assuming that's a new subscriber. Shout out to you for showing love to the channel via the PayPal. With your donation, you say, for YouTube. Much respect to you. I also want to give a shout out to the brother Giovanni Giles, who's shown love quite a few times to this platform. Much respect to you. Leaves a note. Says, even though the Heat lost, they should impact the culture of teams by showing intensity and effort. Night in and night out will get you farther than just talent alone. Via the Celtics, Bulls, just to name a few. Yeah, absolutely, man. Playing hard, but also playing intelligently. I think 9 times out of 10, maybe even better than that, will beat talent, or just talent that's marginal in its effort. Talent that's just marginal in its effort and execution will lose more than 90% of the time to an inferior talented team that's better at execution and hustle and effort. Because people got to remember that basketball is a team sport. As much as the mainstream media wants to present basketball as an individual affair, it's not boxing. Hell, even with boxing, it takes a team. The boxer still has a corner. They still have trainers. They still have motivators. There's still a psychological component to sports that people don't want to talk about. So much respect to you for showing love to the channel. For anyone that want to show love to Too Raw for TV, aka Too Raw for Sports, if you choose to, you can do so in the links in the description box below via the PayPal or the Cash App. So, of course, on this channel I talk about things other than sports. I'm a big Marvel fan, decent DC Comics fan, but I'm more Marvel. But I like both. And I'm looking forward to Deadpool 3. And initially, it was supposed to come out in November of 2024. But it's been now moved up. It's been moved up from November to May of 2024. And I think that's for a couple of reasons. Just off the top of my head. Number one, May is a really big month as far as movies are concerned. You know, a lot of times your big blockbusters come out during the month of May through July. And I don't know why it was initially expected to come out during November, but it's been moved up to May. So now we have less than a year to wait until Deadpool 3 comes out. Some of your regulars will be back from what I read. Leslie Uggams will reprise her role as the blind roommate. Colossus will be back, the CGI character plus the voice actor. Although it would be nice to see Colossus in his regular human form. You know, at least for a period. You know what I'm saying? I know Colossus usually doesn't always stay in that iron or steel form. Negasonic Teenage, whatever the hell her name was, will be back. A lot of other characters will be back. But the main character that people are looking forward to is Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman, who is now 57 years old, will reprise, probably for the very last time, Wolverine. Now, the only reason why he agreed to it is because A, he and Jesus, what the fuck is his name? I tell you, man, when you get older, man, sometimes it's funny. I can remember a lot of shit, but then people's names will just pop out of my head, man. What the hell is his damn name? Ryan Reynolds. He and Ryan Reynolds are great friends. Of course, Ryan Reynolds and he were both in Wolverine Origins, right? And of course, Deadpool was sort of in that movie, but you know, it wasn't the Deadpool that we really wanted to see or envision. So it was corrected with the Deadpool movies. But anyway, the only reason why he's really doing it is because he's friends with Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds probably begged him to do it. And also, it's a different universe Wolverine. And I suspect that Wolverine is going to have the yellow, traditional yellow-black outfit. I may be wrong in that, but we'll see. As far as this movie's expectations are concerned, I think it's going to do very well. I think it's going to be the most successful out of the 3 Deadpools so far. The first one grossed about $782 million back in 2016. This movie refuted the belief that an R-rated movie couldn't be successful. As far as in the DC or Marvel Cinematic Universe. This movie led to the green light of Logan the very next year. The sequel made $785 million back in 2018. In today's dollars, that's almost $1 billion, and then the sequel making $950 million. I think with the interest of Hugh Jackman for most likely the last time playing Wolverine, I think this movie is going to make well over $1 billion. I really believe that. I think the interest in this movie is going to be bananas, and I look forward to it. You know what I mean? But anyway, tell me what you guys think. Oh yeah, one other point I want to make too. I forgot to make this point. I think another reason why they moved it up from November to May may be because they don't want to have this movie overshadowed by the election. 2020, 158 million people voted. I think that was a turnout rate of about 66%, which was the highest turnout rate that we've had in the election since, I believe, maybe either the early 20th century or like the late 19th century. Maybe something like, I'm thinking off the top of my head, like 1896 or something. Last time we had a turnout that high. So, and you know, hey man, it's going to be all about the election. It could be a very controversial situation. And I'm just saying it may be taken away from some of the focus on the movie. Usually in May, that's when a lot of people are on vacation or Memorial Day, or it's just a season for a blockbuster. So I think maybe that has something to do with it too, possibly. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.